And welcome to the Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Patrick Dewar. We have a fabulous show today. I wanted to bring in a specialist in the legal field. You're going to love Kimberly Doom. I affectionately call her the Doom-inator, but that's probably what her opponents end up calling her, because they're dealing with a very experienced attorney with Lloyd Ward Associates, and they serve the Texas area. I know she's done a great deal of work in the Dallas and Fort Worth area. And so, Kimberly, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being. Thanks for being on the show. Yeah. I'm really excited about this because you have a real unique story. You specialize in, I want to say family law, but you do a lot of other business type of law as well.
Yes.
And so tell me your story. How did you decide to choose to be an attorney?
Well, it was one of those things when I was in high school. I went to a great high school, and I was lucky enough to go to Kentucky Girls State, where the girls go and run for office, and my high school had a very strong program where you were expected to run for something. So I chose to run for Attorney General. And I got there and I ran a campaign. I spoke to about 700 girls, and I loved it, and I won. And I decided it was fate and that I should be an attorney because I was the Attorney General at Girls State.
Now, in your practice, I know doing a lot of family law, and I always love to call you the Doom-inator, and part of that's because I've been through a divorce before. I know that it can be very, very painful, and you need to have somebody that's skilled. How does the law profession, and how does that story apply to you?
Well, I think I do a really good job of relating to my clients because I am the child of divorce. I raised a stepchild in my marriage, and I am divorced. And so I've been through it from almost every aspect you can go and walk the walk, and so it really helps me relate to my clients.
I would imagine that's a huge deal too, because when you get in front of somebody and you tell them, look, I know what it means. I've been there. That gives you that authority, doesn't it?
It does, and it really, I think the most thing that people want to know is that you hear them and that you understand what they're trying to say.
Well, I think that's in your field, or in your, I should say, with your firm, you guys do a lot of different things. How would you describe Lloyd Ward Associates?
I would describe us as a business law boutique. They had quite a few family law clients, and that's why they brought me on. So I have the luxury of doing business law, and I love doing that, and that affords me the opportunity to really cherry pick and work with clients who I mesh well with and who work well with me and represent them, and it really gives a more unique experience because I really do get to cherry pick and be more exclusive about the clients I take.
Yeah, I would imagine that that's an important thing too, because in any I want to say collaboration, when you're hiring an attorney, I've hired an attorney and I said, I need an anaconda. I want somebody that is going to be everything that we need in the courtroom. Are you the lady? And so when you're dealing with your people, you're out to make sure they get what they want to the best of your ability, right?
Right.
Right. Now, in the corporate field, because I do want to make sure that I know that you do a lot of family.
Yes.
But I know one of your proudest adventures was recently, I guess this last year, you won a big case. And tell me a little bit about, not the case itself, but I mean the pieces to the case.
I had the opportunity to do an 8-day jury trial back in the summer, and I got to walk through that, present my case, put my case together, and it was really a wrong had been done, and I got to really story tell, and that's what I enjoy doing is telling the story, and told it in a way that the jury believed and rewarded my client for the damages that he had suffered. And it was a very rewarding experience.
Well, I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't doubt. So, one of the things that we want to get into as we go through this show, because the Business Spotlight is really an opportunity for a business to tell their story, to really show why they're unique and special, what it is that they are bringing to the marketplace as a whole, and then even beyond that, We integrate some other specialists. You'll hear from Kathy Brandon, you'll hear from Mark Hardy. Kathy's a social media specialist. Mark is a PR specialist. And how that applies to in this instance, the legal field. And so if you're a business owner, you're going to get a lot out of hearing kind of the rest of the story, not to steal from anyone else, but just to acknowledge that this show is really the business spotlight, telling your story in the marketplace and at large. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Ward. Welcome to the law offices of Lloyd Ward Associates.
At Lloyd Ward Associates, we are a results-driven law firm, aggressively representing individuals and companies of all sizes who seek the knowledgeable legal counsel and skilled team of attorneys in the Dallas area. Known for our integrity and long-term relationships with our clients, we work to provide you with the most practical and cost-effective litigation solutions available. So if you have an issue in the matters of oil and gas law, business law, real estate law, or even just civil litigation, our professional staff of licensed law practitioners will provide the quality preventative law you need. Lloyd Ward has 25 years of experience and a team of fierce, practical advocates with your best interest in mind. We understand that in an ever-growing digital world, business is no longer conducted from 9 to 5. That's why we're always available. Lloyd Ward Associates. Call us or visit us online.